Hello and welcome to Wingin It, and welcome to a very exciting video, as today we're going to be taking a preview look at the upcoming Wingspan Americas Expansion. So yes, this is a preview copy very kindly provided to me by Stonemaier ahead of the launch, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing this brand new expansion and taking a look at what's inside. First up, let's take a look at this lovely packaging we've got here. Wingspan Americas Expansion in a slightly different box to what we've had in some of the previous releases. This feeling a lot more like the fan art pack, if any of you have bought that. So yeah, we've got a cardboard box and it is going to open on the front here, but we'll get to that in a sec. We'll take first a look at the back of the box, which is going to show us what we've got included. So yes, Wingspan Americas Expansion, this one featuring the birds of Mexico, Central America, South America and the Caribbean. So we've got a wide range of regions covered in this expansion, and as it says on the box, an incredibly biodiverse and abundant region with over 3,000 bird species. We're not going to get all of them in this expansion, but you see we are going to get 111 bird cards, very excitingly as well, 40 hummingbird mini cards. We're going to hopefully find out what those are once we dive into the box. We've also got some double-sided goal tiles, a hummingbird garden board. Again, very excited to see what that's going to be doing. 5 player mat overlays, 5 hummingbird tracks, 25 hummingbird tokens, and then some nectar tokens, bonus cards, an updated reference tile score pad, updated nesting box label, ultiMognu cards, and a couple of rulebooks. So yeah, we're going to get a quick glance at some of the exciting brand new birds, and of course those hummingbird mini cards as well. Really interested to see what those are going to be doing in this game. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's jump in. So as I say, in this video we're going to be unboxing, we're going to be taking a first look at what is included in the expansion. So this is just going to show you what's inside the box, and then I'll be doing a separate video in which I explore a little bit more each of these new features of this brand new expansion and give my thoughts on how they are going to interact with this game that we all know and love. So right, let's get into this box. So as I say, it's going to open up very much like the fan art pack for anyone who's got that. We start with these 2 rulebooks. We do also have this updated reference tile. Not sure if you're going to be able to see that. I think maybe this is just part of the preview copy. You'll see we've got the end of round reference. So they may well be another tile in here, and potentially for the full release this may look a little bit different, but for now that's what we've got. And as I say, we've got these 2 rule books, one for standard play and then of course one for using the ultiMognu rules. So we'll set those aside, and I'm immediately drawn to what on earth these are. I'm guessing these may well be the hummingbird boards that we were told about on the box. So yeah, this is very interesting. Looks like we're going to be having some new ways of interacting with a new board, maybe a bit like the duet board for those who've played Wingspan Asia. So that's going to be interesting to take a look at. We've now got another very colourful board here, which looks very suspiciously hummingbird mini card sized. So it is double-sided. I think though both sides are going to be the same, but very lovely artwork here. And yeah, this seems like it's going to be where our lovely hummingbirds are going to go. So we'll set that over to the side as well. These are the new scorecards. So green seems to be the color of the Americas expansion from the box to this tray, of course, the rulebook. And yeah, now this score pad. So very interestingly, hummingbird track potentially going to be scoring some points there. We'll be, yeah, hopefully finding a bit more out about that. Take a look in here. This looks like we've got some lovely green eggs. There we go, fitting with the expansion color. And then I'm guessing these are the hummingbird tokens. So yeah, different colors and different shapes as well. So that's going to be quite interesting to see, yeah, how that's going to come into it. Of course, we have got this new tray as well, which we're going to get a little sneak peek through the translucent paper at some of those cards. We'll take a look at those in just a second, because first of all, we've got these overlays. So yeah, this is what I was quite interested to learn about in the preview on the back of the box. So yeah, we've got these little overlays, which they look like they're just going to slide onto that first slot on either the baseboard or the Oceania board, and you're getting some hummingbirds going on. So yeah, I'm sure, as I say, all will become clear once we dive into things a little bit more. But there's a lot included in this expansion. Lots of bird cards, as we know from the back, 111 I think it was, but all of these new boards, all of these new tokens, and of course, yeah, some new end of round goals. This will be the end of round reference, so I'm assuming this is what yeah, is just missing the text about the nectar, which we do get a few extra nectar tokens. So I'm assuming this is for if you're playing with just the Asia expansion, or maybe you just need a few more nectar tokens. Maybe actually a lot of these birds, given they're hummingbirds, are going to be eating nectar, so we'll find out about that. We've got these very intriguing looking end of round goal tiles with these symbols that look a little bit familiar from from these tokens that we just looked at. So we'll be interested to see how that is going to play into it. And then of course, yeah, for those with the nesting box, the new Americas insert for that. So there we go. That is all we're getting in the box. I say all we're getting. There's plenty to dive into here. Lots and lots to explore. As I say, I'm quite interested to take a quick look just at one or two of these cards so we can see what we're getting. So we've got this slightly smaller section in the middle, which is looking like our hummingbird cards, but then the standard size of these Wingspan cards that, yeah, we're all very much used to at this point. So let's unwrap. Let's take a look at some of these cards. So first one that I'm going to be looking at is this Orinoco Goose. I'm assuming these are in alphabetical order, so I probably should have started over here. But very familiar looking. Okay, yeah, we've got all the usual power colors. Doesn't look like we're getting a new power color, but I think with the new hummingbird cards, that is going to be our exciting thing for this expansion. So yeah, looking very fresh. Got some interesting options here. We've got some new bonus cards as well. So okay, hummingbird gardener, maybe it's going to be a theme. Yeah, okay, point value of your bees token. We're going to find out what the bees token is going to do I'm sure very soon. And then of course some of those yeah, automa cards as well, so very good. We'll take a look. Do you know what, let's start from the top. We should have as I said, started in alphabetical order, so we will take a look now. And first look at these other set of bird cards we've got over here. So yeah, here we go. We are going to get some birds that have nectar in their food cost. And we're going to have some brown powers that are going to interact with the hummingbird, so that's quite interesting. When activated, attract one hummingbird to another row. We'll find out, yeah, what that's going to be. But we do have, it looks like, yeah, power colors of all types. So I've seen brown powers, so we've got a teal one, got some pink powers. We've got some white when play powers. And I think, yeah, we do have some yellow powers as well. So here's what we've got here. The King Vulture. So that's going to be, yeah, interesting to see how that plays out. But there we go. Yeah, lots of fun looking bird cards. I'm going to be very interested to dive into those a little bit more. But yeah, as I said, for now, I'm very, very excited to see what these mini hummingbird cards are going to be doing for us. So definitely mini, definitely smaller. Should actually just compare maybe to the footprint of one of these cards. It looks like it's about half the size, maybe. Yeah, it's about half the width. And that's how it's going to compare in terms of size overlaid with another card. But interestingly, these don't seem to have the sort of standard powers or anything that we know from existing Wingspan cards, but we do have these symbols which keep showing up, and these other symbols at the bottom that seem to be relating to food or cards or eggs. So yeah, that's going to be doing something for us. These look like automa cards. I'm not going to get confused by those, but yeah, very, very fun. Lots and lots of new birds. What did I say? It was 111, I think. Let me just check the rules. 111 new bird cards. And 40 hummingbird cards as well. So over 150 in total new birds, new cards being featured in this expansion. So yeah, that's going to be super exciting to delve into. But there we go. That's an unboxing. That's our first look at the upcoming Wingspan Americas Expansion. So lots of exciting stuff. I'm very interested to dive into this and take a look through these elements in more detail. And if you're also interested in seeing that, I'll be going through all of that in a separate video coming very, very soon. So yeah, super exciting to be getting this expansion coming out very soon. If you want more information, I will be linking to Stonemaier's website in the description. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video very, very soon.